Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Anne Nwawadu. Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Anne Nwawadu. Coming up on the program. Adamawa government assures farmers of their safety. Nutrition expert wants major food fortified to avoid childhood diseases. And Governor Willie Obiano seeks support from indigents. We begin with security matters. 3 policemen who were posted to provide security for fun seekers at the Ogba Zoo and Nature Park in Benin City, the Edo State capital, have been killed by gunmen. The attackers have also abducted the chief executive officer of the park, Andrew Ehanire. The spokesperson of the State Police Command, Moses Nkombe, who confirmed this incident, gave assurances that the security has been beefed up at the area. According to him, Operation Ordered Public Relations Brigadier General Sani Usman in a statement explains that teams of 202 Battalion, Operation Lafia Dole, encountered the insurgents at Ferry and Tashan Goto axis. It adds that troops also ambushed another group at Shetimari, causing them to flee into the bush. Some of them even sustained gunshot wounds. Brigadier General Usman adds that the suspected physically challenged Boko Haram terrorist informant, that's Mr. Audu Usman, has also been arrested at Doron-Baga in northern Borno State. And staying with security matters now to Adamawa State Governor Mohammed Jibrila explains that the farm areas in the state is safe and he has encouraged farmers to go back to their farms. The governor has also promised to boost food production by wooing more investors into the state.
The farmers that are scared is only probably one local government, which is a Buffon area. We are border with Borno State, which is not far, just about 2 to 3 kilometers from Sambisa. So they have every right to get scared because they are not far from that area. Whenever there's a heat in Sambisa, the split over comes to Adamawa State and it comes to Madagali in specific. So, but otherwise, Michika, Mubi, I'm from Mubi, I was in Mubi, I'm a farmer myself. Everybody is going to farm. So when you talk of central and southern part of Adamawa State, there is no problem. Farmers are farming. The practicing farmers are really farming. We don't have any problem. Nobody is scared. All the mines and what have you, the military has removed them. So we are good to go in Adamawa State as far as security and agriculture is concerned. That is why this administration, this government, we've done a lot for the farmers in terms of agricultural development. Since 1983, I'm sure you'll be surprised to know, there was never a government in this state that bought up to 10 tractors. And we've been able to buy about 243 in less than 2 years. And all these tractors and implements have been distributed to the farmers. So we bought a lot of fertilizers in billions of naira, both dry and rainy season. We've given a lot of loan to our farmers, which has never happened in this state. And the farmers are happy, and I'm sure you should know, Adamawa State is the largest rice producers in Nigeria, not Kebbi. But the difference between Adamawa and Kebbi is because we don't have the milling machineries under which we are engaging the private sector now to come and you know, build some industry so that we can be milling our own rice. Otherwise, we are the largest.
Governor of Adamawa State, Mohammed Jibrila. And talking about boosting food production in Nigeria, the Ogun State government has begun harvesting rice on a 30-hectare Ofada and Nerika 8 land in Egwa Yewa South local government area of the state. The Commissioner for Agriculture, Mr. Adepeju Adebajo, explains that the initiative will ensure food security and provide an alternative for generating internally generated revenue in the state.
This, if you like, is a pilot project for 2017, where we have established on this particular plot about 100 hectares of rice paddy has been grown, and there are another 2 plots that we're going to see shortly, where together you have about 500 hectares that are under cultivation and supervision by the Ministry of Agriculture. This is a first pilot run. We've learned a lot of things. The ministry has learned a lot of things. The farmers have learned a lot of things. And the whole goal of it is that by next year, when we start replanting, the process is far smoother, far faster, more efficient. But the government assisted farmers in a very important way to address a challenge that we all know is very prevalent in the Southwest. That's a challenge of land clearing and land preparation. So we've assisted them with that. There are some things that we had to do manually because of time. There are other things that we're able to mechanize. But the whole idea is that by the time we start replanting next year, you have a much more mechanized process.
To health matters now, the federal government seeks inclusion of nutrition at the primary healthcare level to curb malnutrition, infant and maternal mortality, and prevent major diseases arising from mineral deficiencies among Nigerians. The Chief Medical Director, University College Hospital, Ibadan, Professor Temitope Alonge, made this appeal at the 5th National Conference of the Nutrition Society of Nigeria.
Curbing malnutrition, maternal and infant deaths, and seeking ways to improve the primary health care system in the country are some of the reasons for the scientific conference of the Nutritional Society of Nigeria holding in Ibadan, Oyo State. The Chief Medical Director, University College Ibadan, dwells on the need to fortify major food items with necessary vitamins and minerals in order to avoid unnecessary diseases and deaths.
At the moment, we have vitamin A fortified, which is good. We now have beta-carotene fortification of orange fresh potato, which is good. But I'm asking for folic acid fortification, because every pregnant woman should have enough folic acid so the babies don't get born with neural cord defects.
For the government of Oyo State, there's concern over the negative eating habits of most Nigerians and the repercussions on their health.
The commonest cause of sudden death in Nigeria today, especially in Oyo State, is heart attacks, usually caused by unrecognized high blood pressure or untreated high blood pressure. We have also seen some cases that people have elevated cholesterol who do not know. So I'd like your society to take a look into this and see whether you can go into several media outlets and educate Nigerians that yes, it's good to want to copy the white men by going to pizza restaurants, but they should know that what the white men do is that they exercise.
The national president of the Nutrition Society of Nigeria wants the correction of various controversies on proper nutrition.
We tend to rub minds together, share experiences, and then agree on best practices, which will actually help to ensure that in Nigeria we have both human capital development and economic development.
The outcome of this conference would hopefully proffer solutions to nutritional deficiencies in the country.
Let's move to Kwara State now, where the government is organizing a free breast and cervical cancer screening for all females and civil servants in the state. The Commissioner for Women Affairs, Ayinke Saka, disclosed this in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital. She also explains that the exercise will commence today and will last for 6 weeks.
If you want to do this screening, if you are at a good center, you'll be having like a 120 or 200. For the type of screening we are going to do. If you want to do hepatitis, is a lot. If you want to do liver screening, analysis is a lot. If you want to do kidney analysis, is a lot. Now you talk of cancer, cervical and breast cancer. Very, very expensive. But today, because the government knows the importance of civil servants, the importance of female in the states, and he doesn't want everybody to have problem of health. He says, whatever affects others will affect them. We have done empowerment, economic empowerment for the generality of Kwara State. Today, Excellency is embarking on health-related empowerment.
As you are aware, the state government is expanding the community health insurance to all parts of the state. So these men you're talking about will eventually benefit one way or the other. So rest assured that this is a government that is inclusive, that is concerned about every citizen and resident of Kwara State. And so whatever intervention this state government implements, that this governor implements, will benefit everyone who calls Kwara State home.
When we return on News Across Nigeria, we'll take a look at a natural disaster that has sent many people out of their homes. Please stay with us.